Mask, quarantine, lockdowns. COVID-19 pandemic has morphed the world in a way no one could have imagined. After nearly 2 years of tireless fight, we understood we could only live with the virus, live with the new normal. In early 2020, Food and Health Secretary Silvia has alerted the need for permanent quarantine facilities to cope with outbreaks that may occur in the future. Yet, one may question, what if the pandemic is gone? The group hence seek to pitch a sustainable solution to the proposed virus-resilient measure to ensure valuable resources be fully utilized even in times when the pandemic is at ease.
This is Burlington Hotel.
A dual-purpose permanent quarantine facility is what we envision. Vaccination Center, co-working office and business hotel are the three proposed secondary uses of the quarantine facility when the pandemic is widely at ease. The operation shall be able to switch swiftly between the two purposes for a timely outbreak response, yet keeping the ability to reverse. To seek the optimum match, the feasibility and efficacy of each proposed use are analyzed. In terms of feasibility, we have proposed 4 criteria. First, interchangeability based on the existing layout and furniture. In simple terms, whether the primary setting of a quarantine facility could accommodate activities of the secondary use. Second, legal feasibility, from the perspective of planning and building control and licensing requirements. Third, locational concerns. Site selection criteria for each use is being identified and matched to those demanded by a quarantine facility. Fourth, operation and manpower. This concerns the flexibility for manpower allocation when switching back and forth between the primary and secondary uses. In terms of efficacy, we have conducted a demand-supply analysis to justify the utilization of facilities, which analyze the need for provision for each type of use. With the comprehensive evaluation, Business Hotel is the best match. Presenting to you is the quarantine-ready Business Hotel. The facility is strategically located to ensure land use compatibility for quarantine purposes and sufficient market demand for hotel operation. Northern District and Tongchong are the two proposed locations for the facility, given its proximity to the major land boundary control points and with the capacity to buffer from the dense urban population. Situating the facility at the Northern District shall be able to match with future demand for accessible accommodation arising from the talent exchange from the Greater Bay Area, who would work in the Lok Ma Chau Loop or Northern Metropolis. As for overseas visitors, flight attendants intended for short-term stay in Hong Kong may opt for an alternative at Tongchong. For the premise itself, the hotel is primarily designed as a quarantine facility to meet the rigid health and safety requirements. Design attributes are drawn from the existing quarantine facilities and both local and international guidelines. The construction process itself is also striving for COVID-safe by shifting more site works to a factory environment to achieve better infection control.
我認為咧，如果將一個隔離營轉做一個vaccination center 或者係作為一個 hotel 都係一個 feasible 嘅 option。
During the operation phase, when the facility is no longer required for quarantine purposes, private hotel operators are invited to run the business. Plug to operate is key to attracting business operators. With the readily available fitting and furniture and a smart management system, hotel operators could start its operation with minimum setup and facility management cost. The smart management system captures features that could be used in both quarantine and hotel scenarios, such as remote check-in, QR code room key, touchless communication with staff, and materials ordering. While the guests enjoy a reduced human contact, information could as well be exchanged and managed in an orderly manner, benefiting both the operator and user. As an overall account for the viability of the proposed dual-purpose quarantine facility, the payback period is 11 years. The calculation was supported by real-life construction cases, hotel operation details, and other relevant figures. All in all, we wish the proposed solution be able to bring resilience to Hong Kong for any future pandemics, while considering its legacy and uphold sustainability for a better future.